Hi guys, welcome back to Simply Spiritual. It's going to be a general reading for the collective for today. It is general, so it may or may not resonate. Take what fits, leave the rest, and characters in the story can always be reversed, vice versa. This may not be your reading at all, or this reading may be about someone in your vicinity. I just tried to record this reading 2 seconds ago. I recorded like 4 minutes of it, and it wasn't making any sense. So I decided to start over. Ignore the fact that I'm wearing the same shirt as yesterday. And July readings are starting to be posted. I'm doing it differently now. I'm doing 3 a day versus doing all 12 at one day because that was just too much. All right, I'm gonna start. Okay, cool, wonderful. This is going well. Oh God, help me. Start off with one of the decks I made. Links are below for these. All right. Discovery. Discovering could mean a lot of different things. Discovering yourself, discovering your life path, going on a journey. But in this picture, it depicts climbing a mountain. Maybe this is something that has been a progression. Memories. I just have like a visual of someone kind of like walking up a mountain and like having like different pictures of like different parts of their life walking up that mountain. Like each step they take is like, oh, this is a memory from this year, this is a memory from this year, and like everything that made that person who they are. Like that almost feels like a proposal though, like someone setting up like this was our first date, this is like as they're climbing to the proposal site. Anyways, divine timing. There's something about, it's been a long journey to get to where this is heading, but you're finally at the peak. You're finally right up to the mountain. And you're almost to the point where you're going to be on the decline within a few months. Divine timing within a few months. Within a few months, you're going to be where you want to be. It feels very broad. It's like you've been on a journey to get where you want to be. It's been all because of divine timing, but within a few months, you're going to be much more where you envision yourself to be or where you'd hope to be. .3D world. In the 3D, you might not see what's coming for you, but really everything's already lined up. Hidden feelings. Someone has hidden feelings for you, maybe that you don't know about. So that's basically that's what I just said. Something's already in the works, you just don't see it. Unawakened. But what is unawakened? Unawakened would be not seeing things kind of clearly, right? You might be missing something that's right in front of you. It's like I talked about in the beginning, talking about that walking up a mountain and looking at all your past memories. It's almost like once you got to the present moment, you stopped looking at the pictures that you were walking past, but they were there. Like it's already set up, but you don't see it. 5th dimension. Interesting, because you have 3D world and 5th dimension. It's already there. You're just not seeing You're not awake to it. You're not higher self. It's like your higher self hasn't even, or maybe your higher self's seen it, but not your, it's like something's, I don't know. The point is something's already set up and you don't see it. Tell me more about that. Ascending and watching. Hidden feelings, right? Someone's watching. As you ascend up the mountain, right? Tell me about these hidden feelings. Single. Date. Both of these have wine glasses in them. Someone's watching, right? You be single. They may have watched your whole journey. They may have watched you grow to who you are. And they've been watching the whole time, secretly having feelings. Deception. Secretly having feelings. Deception's not always bad. It's just something you can't see. The card that just flipped was family, friends, and guides. You may have been higher self. This is the second higher self card we have. You may have been guided by whoever you want to call it across this journey, right? Pushed in the right direction. Milestones, right? Exactly, because we were talking about seeing things. I hope this is making sense. Seeing things on a path, right? It's like before getting to the final spot, you walk through all these past memories, all these past milestones. I can't breathe all of a sudden like that. Like feels like, I don't know what I'm trying to say here, but it's like all these specific memories and milestones that you've worked through, made it past. You've been guided on that path, but that you're not seeing the final step behind the curtain, right? It's like literally, it feels like walking up. It's like, I feel like I've seen proposals like that, right? Where there's pictures of, you know, the couple across their journey, right? And then at the end, you know, you don't maybe see the guy on the knee up top of the mountain quite yet because you're walking up, right? I think you don't see the final stage until you're right there. I mean, basically what this is saying is you've been on the right path and everything you've dealt with up until this point has been there for a reason. Even if it doesn't seem like it. And it's like, why have I been put through all of this? You weren't put through it for a bad reason. It was to direct you to the right path. So what I want to know is what's at the end of the tunnel that we're not seeing yet? What is at the end of this tunnel that we're not seeing yet? Stay optimistic. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. There's a mountain in that picture too. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. We have had divine timing twice. So whatever this journey is, it's been worth it because it's been bringing you to the right place. But what I want to know what's at the end. You might not get those answers, but we're gonna try. So what is waiting at the end of this? Really? The twin flame. Okay. What is waiting at the end of this journey? Okay. Interesting. Huh. Wow. I have What? This is an 80 card deck. Really? This is what's waiting at the end of the tunnel. Twin flame, false twin flame. It might be someone that you've thought was your twin flame, then thought wasn't, right? It's always been you. I need more info on that. That's confusing. What is that supposed to mean? Ego. Someone's ego got in the way? Tell me more about what's at the end here. Okay. This is getting weird. Karmic relationship. Now, what are they all... What? And I don't 100% believe in the twin flame thing, but... What is there along that journey? A karmic relationship, a false twin flame, and a twin flame. Okay, so I was watching The Bachelor earlier, right? But you know how... What I was just talking about is walking up to a site where there's a proposal, right? Now, every time, you know, they eliminate people, there's multiple people standing in front of them, right? They come up, and when there's a final three, right? There's a final three. These could be 3 people from the past, 3 new people. I don't know. 3 significant people in your life? Or this could be all the same person. Ooh. This feels like it's part of the memories. Like this is like... It's... Hold on, this phone's gonna fall again. It's... remembering, you know, if you're anything like me, you've had a lot of people that you thought was it, right? You thought they were the one. They're your twin flame. They're your soulmate, whatever. You might be walking down memory lane, symbolically, whatever, thinking about all of these things that made you who you are. It's like, again, walking past the memories. Maybe it's the physical people. Walking past, oh, that was so-and-so, and I learned this from them, and I learned this from them, and this, and this, and this, and this, right? It's like, imagine lining up all of your ex-boyfriends up a mountain, right? Walking past them all and remembering what each of them taught you and how all of that made you feel, right? And then at the end, right, there's your husband, okay? Wife, whatever. Never in your life would you just line up all your ex-boyfriends to go to your proposal, but it's symbolic, right? As it's like walking down the aisle, you'd remember all of these. No one would actually do that, but you know what I'm trying to say. It's symbolic. There's something about these 3 people, though, because you've probably dealt with all of these situations. A karmic relationship you thought was the one. Someone that you thought was your twin flame but wasn't. And then the real twin flame. Soulmate, whatever you want to call it, right? It's interesting here. It's a big journey to get here. What is the significance of all of these people? 6 of Cups. Soulmate. They all were soulmates. They all had a purpose in your life. It's the weirdest reading I've ever done. Literally. Tell me more about the significance of these 3 people here. Hold on. I don't know. Soulmate, twin flame. Marriage. But these soulmate and twin flame cards, really, right? 11-11 card and then 6 Cups. Soulmate. These people really were your soulmates. And each one of them taught you something. Whether there's 3, whether there's 10, whether there's 1, I don't know. But 3 feels significant. I feel like it's going to be like a 45-minute reading. I feel like I need to dig into each of these. To figure out a little bit about what each of these is. Alright, tell me about this karmic relationship. You may also have 3 options to choose from. Karmic relationship, unconditional. This is someone that you had loved unconditionally, no matter how bad they treated you. Tell me about this false twin flame. Soul purpose. This is the person that you figured out your soul purpose from. They may have kickstarted a spiritual awakening for you, right? This is before a spiritual awakening. This is just someone you thought was the one. You didn't know what a karmic relationship was or anything. This is maybe someone that you dated when you were young and thought was it, or you did marry or something, right? This feels like that. This feels like before something, though. This feels like the start of a spiritual journey where this person could have kickstarted your awakening, helped you find your soul purpose, directly or indirectly. Tell me about the real twin flame here. Tell me about this real twin flame. Signs. We've gotten a lot of signs about this person, that this was the one. Say more about the real twin here. Growth. They're also coming out the other side. True love. This is the true love. They might, symbolically of course, are coming up the other side of the mountain, right? Looking at the same memories, but from their past, right? Each people are looking at their memories from their... This is all symbolic, right? Looking at the memories from each of their pasts, meet in the middle. These people have evolved. Not together, separately, right? They have evolved. Okay. They've both gone through similar types of things in their lives. And then they meet at the top. And this is it. This is where... Not where it ends, but where one chapter ends and where another chapter begins, right? It's officially the weirdest reading I've ever done. Now, okay, so these we can close. That chapter's done. We're on to the true love twin flame. I would like to know who this is, if this is someone people already know. If this is something new. Spiritual awakening. This could have been the person that started your spiritual awakening, I guess. Either one. Or, because for me, I kind of had like a 2-part one, I guess you could say. Or maybe it's time for these people to spiritually evolve together. But anyway, who is this person now? Healing. They're going to help you heal. I don't know that we're going to get much. I think that's why we're getting random cards. Because these card pulls have been on point for the rest of this. And now it's like not making any sense. But I'd like to know if this is someone new or someone old. I don't care who in particular. But like... Message. You'll find out soon. The divine masculine. It's the one, right? It's the evolved one. The one that's ready. Self-worth. I think that's it. I don't know. I don't even know what this reading tells anybody, but it just talks about like... the journey to the one, I guess. I think that's going to be all. Hopefully this was helpful. If it was, give me a thumbs up in this video and subscribe to be notified when I post future videos. If you would like to follow me on Instagram, you can follow me at It's Simply Sharon or It's Simply Spiritual. My Etsy shop is also It's Simply Spiritual. And I'll see you next time.